All right. Stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Is what they say. So we running this back again. Just had some technical difficulties, and I said on the first one, don't be judging me, don't be trying to cancel me because I got this drink here, but I had to get something to drink on the way in here because I left my drink at home. But welcome back to the Black Girl Experience. I'm your host, Jasmine Danielle, back with another one. Um, I'm feeling great. Somebody said, I hope you're feeling good as I am. I'm feeling great. I'm at work. I'm at my real job. um, so I'm back. With the continuation of last week, I want to talk about how today marks 7 days since I walked off my job. And I know that they're all here watching. Hi guys. Thank you for the views. No, but I just kind of want to talk about that and where I'm going from there. So on the last video, that was last that was last Saturday. But still, okay, but it's been 7 days since that happened. And like I said, the first day that I quit, when I got home, I just went home and decided like I'm gonna just chill, I'm gonna just relax, I'm gonna process what happened, blah blah blah. But I also decided to make some type of a plan for myself. So the idea was to create a daily routine for myself for the upcoming week because working a job, I'm not able to have a daily routine. I get up at 6 a.m. and hurry up and get ready and shoot to the job. You know what I'm saying? I do have my little things that I do in the morning as far as my meditations, my affirmations, and all of that shit, and just trying to set the tone for my day. But it's very important to set a daily routine for yourself to get in the groove of things, especially if it's a certain type of lifestyle that you want to live. So I made this big grand ass plan, and I did a lot. I was proud of myself because I was actually really productive that day. But I made this big ass grand plan for myself about what my daily routine was gonna be for the next 5 days. Did your girl follow it? Absolutely not. I failed at the daily routine, but it's okay. And you know what? I gotta stop beating myself up about shit for real. But that's what I'm saying about like experiencing burnout and just like really being like tired and stressed and just needing a break. I'm telling y'all, even when I was working a job every day and on my days off, I would feel bad for wanting to lay in the bed all day. You know what I'm saying? For wanting to catch up on rest or just relax. And it's like, Jasmine, you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to be productive every second of the fucking day. A part of like feeling restored and renewed and rejuvenated is getting rest. You cannot be a green light 24/7. Sometimes you're going to be yellow. Sometimes you're going to be red. You need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that we all just live in this burnout culture of just got to be productive. Always got to be doing something. Like, I'm not about to work myself to death. I'm not about to do it. You know what I'm saying? You deserve rest. You watching this video, you deserve rest, period. So that's what I just kind of had to realize. So and my thing was, so like I had wrote it out and everything. Like I'm going to still get up at 6 a.m. every day, which number one, I'm going to wake up at probably about 5. Sometimes I wake up at 3 a.m. I usually wake up during the witching hours too. Sometimes I wake up at 3 a.m., scroll on my phone, go to the bathroom, can't go back to sleep, or I go back to sleep. Sometimes I wake up about 5 or 6, but my body is so trained to get it. Like, I have not slept in since I don't know when. Like, for real. Like, my sleeping in days ended after I became a mother, and that was almost 13 years. Well, yeah, 13 years ago. He's going to be 13 in March. I haven't slept in years. So like my body is just trained to get up early. But I had wrote that down. Like I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. still. I'm gonna listen to my morning meditation and affirmations. I'm gonna shower and do everything like I'm getting ready for work. And then I said that I was gonna write in my journal and just do all this shit. pick out what I want to upload on my Instagram for content, whatever. I said I was going to do yoga. Like, I had this whole little thing planned out, and I ain't gonna lie. My body woke up at the time, but I didn't get, but you know what really threw it? This is what really made the plan fail. My power went out on Monday. It was raining. My power went out. I was like, cool, I could just chill in the bed. I mean, I was up, but I was like, I ain't got to get up. It was dark as hell. So I'm like, fuck it. But I'm not going to lie. Through the rest of the week, I didn't 100% follow through with what I was doing. And that's okay, because I felt like I need to rest. You know what I'm saying? I need to chill. I was getting up every goddamn day going to work. Ain't miss a day. I worked in that bitch for 6 months straight. Ain't never call off. Ain't never miss a day. So, bro, you know what I'm saying? And then you do got your off days. But again, feeling guilty for wanting to rest. That's a problem. That's a problem, bro. That's a fucking problem. So, again, it wasn't like I was just laying in the bed all day not doing shit. I was still being productive. I was still uploading my content. I was still writing in my journal. I was still applying to jobs. I had a couple job interviews that I went to. So, I was still the point is to just be productive. But also find that balance. Get your rest. Like, don't burn yourself out. Don't kill yourself. And don't feel bad. Like, baby... Don't let the world tell you what the fuck you need to be doing. Just do what the fuck you need to do. Do what you feel is best for you, period. So yeah, filled out my daily routines. Another thing that I put on there too was like meditation. So most of the times when I listen to I like to listen to guided meditations where people are talk me through it, baby. Talk me through it. No, but for real, I listen to guided meditations a lot because just pure meditation by yourself is hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. It's very hard. I'm talking about like sitting up and really having to silence your mind. I still struggle with that. But I said, okay, for this week, I'm gonna do on Monday, do 1 minute of meditation, just with nothing else. Just sitting there. Tuesday, 2 minutes. Wednesday, 3. So I want to encourage y'all to do that. So, because meditation is very hard. I'm not going to lie. You going to be like, nigga, my mind is going like your mind is not going to shut the fuck up. It's when you try to meditate, that's when the voices get the loudest. Like, bitch, why are y'all talking to me? Why? Like, you think about everything under the sun, baby. And if you an overthinker like me, your brain just never shuts off, ever. I would hate to be Kanye West. I can't even imagine what goes on in his head. Like, but yeah, so I think that if you do want to start off with meditation, I would say start like that. So next week on Monday, and you can set the little timer on your phone for 1 minute on Monday, 2 minutes on Tuesday, 3 minutes Wednesday, 4 minutes on Thursday, 5 minutes on Friday. If you get up to Friday and you meditate for 5 minutes just in the complete silence, you Gucci. Okay, you on your way. So I would just say that. And again, I think that don't judge yourself for what comes up in your mind. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You got to allow your thoughts to pass like visitors just stopping through, okay? And become the observer of your thoughts. And just watch them bitches. All the bad thoughts, all the people you want to, I don't know if I should say that. let's, okay. Whatever. All your crazy thoughts, your bad thoughts, nasty thoughts, good thoughts, whatever. Just become the observer of your thoughts and just let them pass. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to a place of like, dang, my mind is clear. But whatever. So that's just a tip for y'all, I think. And, a little encouragement to start your meditation. Like I said, I had a couple interviews. I had a couple phone interviews. And then I had some in-person interviews. And they went good, but I feel like I felt two ways about it. One, I'm going to these interviews because I still got to get money. I still got to pay bills. I still got to figure my life. You know what I'm saying? I got to do what I got to do. But also, I was just going and I was having interviews like, I really fucking hate this. Like, I want to know how much longer do I have to do this shit? I know I'm only 33 and motherfuckers like, you still got your whole life to work, man. some gonna have to give. I'm not doing this forever. Like, I just saw a video on TikTok too. Somebody was talking about they changed something. Talking about you gotta work till you 70. They're like, bitch, I'm not working till I'm 70. Or I'm gonna be doing what I love. You know what I'm gonna be doing what I wanna do. And it's not gonna feel like work, but I'm not going in punching the clock for somebody until I'm 70. And I talked about that before, about how, like, my dad is a retired police officer, but he still has to work. He retired when I graduated from high school, but he still got to work. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then I saw a video on TikTok that was a girl was talking about it's day 4 being unemployed, and she was like, I just had an interview, and she was like, what did she say? She was like, I know I'm not gonna fucking get it. I know I'm not gonna fucking get it because I can't sit here and pretend like I'm passionate about being a receptionist. I'm not passionate about being a server. Like, dead ass. She was like, this is not, when they asked you when you were younger, like, what do you want to grow up and be? Not a motherfucking receptionist, bitch. Not a server at fucking Benihana. Or like, no. So, and actually, there aren't servers at Benihana's, huh? They just got the little cooks at the table. But whatever, you know. So, yeah, had a couple interviews. I got an interview tomorrow. And another thing about that I was thinking about is, like, I feel like we have to change the narratives with jobs and corporate America and all of that shit. And it's so funny because all I did was upload one video, one little clip from this, and I put a hashtag quit my job on it on TikTok. And ever since then, a whole little sleeve of videos that came up about, like, people quitting their jobs, millennials specifically, but people quitting their jobs, a whole bunch of, like, videos about people really giving the game on how foul the work industry is. I'm talking about employment lawyers, talking about managers and HR, like, trying to get people fired. People, like, and this is real life shit with people telling their stories, like, this is how I got terminated. This is da-da-da-da. Just, it's a whole lane for that. And that's why motherfuckers hate TikTok. That's why they want to ban that shit, because it's too much truth being told on TikTok. So I don't feel bad about it. And I was not even, I'm gonna call you back. I was not even terminated, but that's the thing. So remember I said that I felt like my job was in the balance. Like, if I wouldn't have quit, I was gonna get fired. They was putting me on a chopping block. You know what I'm saying? I had already got written up. You know how that go. Don't think you gonna write me up and have me sign off on a paper and just think I'm good. They was having interviews and all that shit after that. So I already knew what time it was. So I don't really feel bad about it. So yeah, like I said, it's like, it's a whole lane on TikTok for that, for, like, the injustices in the workplace. So, another thing is, so with changing the narrative. So, you know, something that I have to deal with now is, like, I got a whole job on my resume that they're going to ask, like, so what happened at your last job? And you got to be like, damn, what happened at my last job? What is your last job going to say about you? Well, nothing but bad things now. But even still, like, I'm still going to speak my truth about why I quit. You know what I'm saying? There was a long laundry list of reasons why I did what I did, and how I felt about how I was being treated, and just, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it could be a bad look or whatever, but I'm going to just tell the truth. Like, what else can you say? I can't just be like, I was here for 6 months not working. I could, but then they'd be like, but even still, that's another thing I hate about jobs. So what's up with this gap in your work history? Bitch, I was taking a fucking break. Like, I've been working all my life. I was unemployed. I was looking for a job. I was like, I just hate it. I hate it all, because the people that are being interviewed for the job are lying a lot of the times. But the motherfuckers that are doing the interview, y'all are lying too. I'm going to start asking a bunch of questions about the work culture. Because you know motherfuckers love to lie. We're like a family here. What family? Cause cousin Faith fucked Terry husband on Soul Food. So what kind of family is this? Like, we're like a family. And then you get in that bitch, it's a toxic work environment. Not all the time, but you know what I'm saying? Like, jobs be selling you a whole dream, and then you get in that bitch and be like, what is this? What did I sign up for? So I'm asking Helly questions. What's the turnover rate? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all need to improve on? What do y'all reviews say? What do the employees have to say about working here? Like, what's the worst part about their job? And then, you know, I've been doing my research on Texas law. And I mean, I guess by law, they're not required to give you any type of breaks. But I'm asking about all of that now. Like, this has to be mutually beneficial. I can't just be breaking my back for y'all and y'all niggas treating me like shit. Like, no. Especially when I worked somewhere for 6 months straight and never fucking called off. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. I feel like that experience taught me a very good lesson, even though I feel like it was a lesson that I kind of already knew, and I feel like everybody should know. So, like, friends in the workplace. I've never went into a job seeking friendship for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with people. I got work friends, coworkers, cool. I always say, like, I don't want to have conflict with people in my job because you be with them 99% of the time. But actually being friends with people at work, them motherfuckers is not your friends. What Blade Ice would say, friends is just, what you say, friends is just, friends ain't really friends, just some cool ass niggas. Like, they just some cool ass niggas. For like, you don't really become friends with the people that you work with. I mean, you might. I do have a couple friends that, like, I'm still cool with outside of a job that I'm no longer at. But even, it's just a difference between work friends and your real friends. The people that I'm still friends with from previous jobs, like, it's two that stand out in my head for sure. My homegirl Kyla and Marquita. I'm still super cool with both of them, but we've always literally been work friends. We're like, I'll go to, if it's their birthday or whatever, they having something for their birthday, go out for their birthday. Might go to a concert together. Me and Kyla stay in the DMs every day. Like, me and Kyla started working together in like 2011. No, I started working there at like 2000, maybe 13 or something like that. And these are not people that I talk to on the phone every day or something like that, but we still cool. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's your work friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to them every day like that. We ain't like best friends, but them your work friends. But, you know, sometimes you make those lifelong work friends. In this instance, I do vividly remember when I first came in, I remember the manager was telling me, like, don't tell your business to nobody in here. Like, don't get cool with, like, be weary about what you say. And these are things that I already know. And I don't feel like I overshared any. There was nothing that I shared with anybody in there that I would be ashamed of or embarrassed of. I feel like I'm an open book. I talk about everything on here. So it's not like everything that I ever told anybody in there, everybody on the podcast already fucking knows. So and even still, there's nothing that somebody could go say about me that I haven't already said about myself, or I don't really care that you know. But it's still the fact that, like, I knew there was some underlying motives and energy behind people in there. You know what I'm saying? But I just keep it cute, smile, hey girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already knew what it was. But now that I'm out of there, and, you know, I've heard many, many things since I left, and it's only been 7 days. I've heard many, many things, but it only just further confirmed some things that I felt, or, you know, kind of low key already knew. But again, I was just in that bitch keeping it cute. I don't, like, y'all niggas is not my friends for real, you know? And a motherfucker that's gonna gossip with you is gonna gossip about you, and that's what you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? But it's whatever. And like I said, people are watching, and apparently they've been watching this shit for months. So again, thank you for the views. Keep fucking watching. Yeah. But for sure, going forward, like, and like I said, it wasn't like I was besties with nobody in that bitch or nothing like that. But even still, just coming out of it, and just hearing certain things and all of that, it's just like, But again, I already knew. I already knew the fucking vibes, but mm. Also, I guess motherfuckers got the memo to take me out the motherfucking group chat, and that's what I'm saying. Either y'all had to have watched the video, or y'all seen something, because I'm not in the group chat. I ain't getting no more text messages about the mandatory meeting. They probably didn't change the location. I wasn't gonna pull up on y'all for real. I'm not that petty. However, y'all are petty. So today was payday, but I was informed that I could come pick my check up yesterday. So I asked, what is the latest time that I can come? They said they was there. I was like, okay, I'm going to be there within 30 minutes. I get all the way to the motherfucking job, and I'm calling like, yo, I'm here to get my check. Oh, I'm not on the property. Why the fuck did you tell me to come up here then? But they ended up giving me my check. And then I'm there just kicking it with the valet, waiting on my lift. And I get a call, you got to get off the premises. You can't be here. Telling me to come pick my check up and then telling me that I can't be on the premises is wild as fuck to me. Like, I'm not in this bitch burning it down. I'm not throwing burgers at y'all fucking head. But I just said, okay, and I left. Because again, what did I say on the last video? Y'all wanted me to go out that bitch classless as fuck. Y'all wanted, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, I would have been like, no, that ain't. Why argue? Why do that? I've been put out of better places and I don't want to fucking be here. But also, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make a scene. I'm not going to step outside of myself. I'm not going to get out of character because I know that's what people want from me. Just so they could be like, see, told you she was a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's what people want you to do. You cannot give niggas the ups, bro. No, I'm not going to do it. So I left gracefully. So I think that's pretty much it with that. Like, I really don't want to give it too much more energy. It's beneath me and I'm past it and I'm moving forward. I'm at work right now. I'm doing my job right now. So yeah, that's that. Switching lanes. First of all, look at this top. Remember if you've been following the podcast, y'all know that I used to do Freaky Fridays every fucking Friday. So I got on my Freaky Friday shirt with my little nipple ring. I was just saying, like, my real nipples are probably down here. I don't know who this shirt was made for, the small titty bitches. But yeah, that's cute though, I guess. But yeah, happy Freaky Friday. So we ain't gonna get back into how we used to, but just real quick, because this came up today and I'm like, I'm about to bring this up. Do y'all have a freaky Twitter? Do y'all have a freaky Twitter? What's a freaky Twitter? I just learned about this week, and 2 people told me about this. So this is like really a thing. You know how y'all got Finstas and little fake Instagrams and all that? Motherfuckers got freaky Twitters where it is a Twitter page specifically for Twitter porn. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not knocking it. I understand it. I'm not knocking it. And let me tell you why. But I can see why somebody will also call somebody weird, especially maybe like a dude for doing that. But I kind of understand it. So a Twitter page, an anonymous Twitter page, specifically for Twitter porn. Motherfuckers watch porn. Motherfuckers watch porn, right? So, like, just having a whole Twitter for all the freaky pages that you want to look at. And then it's not even like, I understand it too, because don't nobody just want to watch no straight up porn, like xxx.com or whatever fucking website, you know what I'm saying? Or Pornhub. Like, you kind of want to see some real shit. Like, and it was kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what y'all be looking at? So, but nobody wants to tell me their page. You know what I'm saying? They got to be an anonymous type thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't be following your sex Twitter page from your real Twitter page. So it's like some real anonymous shit. But I was like, okay, I kind of fuck with it. But again, somebody also might look at you like, you a fucking weirdo. You created a whole Twitter page for some shit. Like, but stop acting like y'all not some fucking horny ass animals when y'all are. So I kind of understand it. It was the person who sent me something today was like, yeah, this. I'm like, okay, you into some real freak shit. Not you think I'm a freak. I keep telling people like I'm very regular. I'm like very vanilla. Like, I'm just like, I don't even think like I'm super freak. Like I'm just a regular. My thing is I just like sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do anything with my dude, I guess, but I'm not like just into no super freaky, kinky shit. But I kind of fuck with the with the freaky Twitter. Like I didn't make one. I don't think I'm gonna go that far, but it was cool. Nobody wanted to share with me their personal page, but that's the thing. So let me know if y'all got a freaky Twitter. Like I knew y'all was freaks for real. Um, what else? Um, what makes you block someone? What do y'all block list look like? Um, let me pull up my different block list. Let's see. So we have the cell phone blocked list, which none of y'all motherfuckers is available for parole. Let me see. Really, for me, what makes you block someone? I block. First of all, definitely gotta block the little spam like messages that come to your phone, like the fake FedEx. Like, how do y'all even be getting my shit? Block that shit too. But irritating ass niggas. I don't know. But no, for me, I'm blocking someone to protect my peace. Blocking to protect my peace. I don't block people a lot. Like you gotta be like, I gotta be into it with you when you just being super fucking irritating. Like maybe you're calling back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Or like on some just what I don't know. I don't block people a lot, but I block to protect my peace. I ain't even gonna say that one because you can't give motherfuckers too much credit. But I done blocked some people before in my day. And my thing is too, like I'm big on I let a motherfucker have a conversation with themselves for so fucking long. And I don't want nobody to think I'm specifically because this person don't even know who the fuck I'm talking about somebody specific and they wouldn't even know I was talking about them. But and it's a female. It's a girl. Like but with people, period, I will let you have a conversation with yourself so you could just look dumb as fuck. Like you no. But yeah, to protect my peace. Now on social media, I would say I don't know. I block anybody that look like a fake page. Like, bitch, come look at my shit from your real page. Come real page. Any weirdos, again, dudes that just be irritating or you don't fuck with no more or something like that, and it's like, ugh. Um, I had to block a dude because I don't like when people play dumb. Like, if you gonna try to get on or whatever, just do that. You ain't gotta be a fucking weirdo. If I'm posting all the time, every day, everybody knows that I'm in Dallas right now. You know what I'm saying? My location be tagged on a lot of my shit. You know I'm in fucking Dallas. So one day somebody gonna DM me. I was taking a video in the beauty supply. He was like, "Oh wow, that look like Dallas." It is Dallas. Oh, how long you been? You look at my shit every fucking day. Block, cause you should have just. You better learn how to do a pickup line or something, sir. And then came and follow me on TikTok. I'm like, you're a fucking creep. But yeah, blocking to protect my peace. The fake pages. Mm, niggas that lost their chance. Bitches that I really should have knocked your fucking head off. Family members blocked. Who else on here? This the Instagram block list. Family members. This one was always really weird to me. It was a page. It ain't on there no more. There was a page, and I'm not saying that it's him. I don't think it's him, but it was also very weird. It was a page that had my baby daddy's number in the bio. It didn't have no followers on them, but it was blocked. And again, I'm not saying it was him, but that was always very weird to me. Weird as hell. Yeah, I don't know. The Instagram goes kind of crazy. So yeah, just to protect my peace. And then I be seeing the shit on like the internet where it be like, oh, dudes be blocking girls, you real sassy. Like, no, protect your peace, king. You can block a bitch, cause bitches be irritating as hell. Bitches be, oh my God. Bitches are so petty and they're so irritating. And especially ones that run off at the fucking mouth. I will block a bitch quick. Like, anybody that disturbs your peace needs to get blocked and deserves it. So that's it for that, I think. Let's get into some more shadow work, conversations with the inner self. I got this from the TikTok shop. I was actually looking up some other things, like, but really what I really need to do, I really need to come up with my own questions and shit. And that's another thing, like, even for like journals and all of that and journal prompts, I really need to come up with my own shit. But I like doing this. I like reading from here. Childhood trauma. What experiences did you have as a child that impacted you in a negative way? Why was this so traumatic? Immediately. And my dad is going to tell me that I'm making this up. Gaslight me, please. What experience did I have as a child that impacted me in a negative way? Why was it so traumatic? He gonna be mad, but I'm telling. I mean, I've already told this story before, but my dad was always in toxic relationships. Always. I'm talking about, well, I don't want to say always. It was just one in particular that was just super fucking toxic. And I mean, like, they used to argue and fight all the fucking time. Like, and my thing is, as a kid, that shit is scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see people fighting, to like be at each other's. My dad and my stepmom were both police officers that had pistols. Okay, got the strap in the house, and y'all going. I'm talking like pulling guns. Like, that's traumatic. That's scary as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And just even if it wasn't that deep, like, just as a kid watching your parents argue and fight, like, and just not knowing where it's gonna go. That shit is scary as fuck. Have you ever been into an argument or a crazy situation with a dude? You get to feeling unsafe. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it's a very scary and traumatic feeling. So, yeah, that definitely impacted me in a negative way. That's why I don't like confrontation. That's why I don't like to argue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit at all. And I don't ever want to feel unsafe in no situation, period. And as a woman, you know, I don't ever want to be in a relationship like that. I would never want my child to see that. It's very traumatic. Admiration. What traits do you admire in others? Could these be... I feel like I answered that when I was talking about the signs last time. I went through and I took some of the ones out that I did last time. But, inner child, in your childhood, what did you not receive? How has this impacted you? So one thing that I read online one time was that whatever your love language is whatever you lacked as a kid. And I was like, damn, that's pretty good. So, you know, there are 5 love languages. My top 2 are words of affirmation and quality time. Best believe motherfuckers wasn't affirming me. Best believe I ain't getting no quality time with my parents. So, and those are the things that I like. I want you to affirm me. I want you to reassure me all the time. I want you to tell me X, Y, and Z. I want you to tell me that you love me. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? I want you to tell me all of the things. And then quality time. Like, I do like going out and shit, but I like chilling and I like quality time with my man. I want your undivided attention. I just want to be with you. I want to lay up under you. I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you scrolling on your motherfucking phone all night. I don't want you you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like quality time. But that's also something that I didn't really have as a child when I think about it. Like, I told y'all I was really raised by my dad, and he was like always in relationships and shit, but they were either always at work. My dad was like a professional bowler on the side, so he would always be bowling or going to bowling competitions, uh, or be at the motherfucking balloon saloon at night. And it's so funny because that's like the spot now for all the people my age. Like, niggas be at the balloon saloon. He'd be there when I was in high school, or they just was never fucking there. And then another thing was, like, when I was in middle school, they was never at home, and I had a stepsister that was 2 years older than me, and I ain't gonna lie, that's how I kind of like. She was older than me, and you know what I'm saying? She had niggas and shit. She was inviting niggas over to the crib, so that's kind of how it, like, I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to invite my boyfriend over, and like, that's just how it was, like, cause my fucking parents was never at home. Y'all was never around. So and I ain't gonna lie, my daddy definitely came home one time when my boyfriend was at the house. And he was like, what is he doing here? I'm like, we was working on our Black Planet page. Bro, yeah. Yeah. So, need to be with your kids, period. What color is your anxiety and why? My anxiety, I'm gonna say red. And when I just thought about anxiety, I was thinking about y'all know I talked about this on the podcast before. Like, before I started doing yoga, what really kind of inspired me to start doing yoga was I had fainted twice. I had went to this little like outdoor festival with my homegirl and her homegirl. And granted, we was hotboxing in the car. And then when we got out, we smoked again. But I don't really think it was just that. Cause I was dealing with a lot. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it was a lot of stress and anxiety and shit. I feel like it was the summer. It was hot outside or whatever. But I don't know. But I don't think it was just cause I smoked. I don't know. But I fainted twice, hit my head on the concrete. And this is how I know it wasn't just that, because I kept having those feelings even after that. After that happened, like, I remember one time I had went back to work right after that, and I was at work one day and I was like, fuck, I'm starting to feel like it again. And I don't know. It was a lot of anxiety. I was just dealing with a lot, and it's not a good feeling. Matter of fact, one of my homegirls I just talked to, she was like, man, I felt like I was about to have a panic attack the other day. That shit is scary as fuck to really experience that. Like, but I just say red. That's just the color that I popped in my head, because it's like red makes me think of like alert, alert. Like, so yeah. Anxiety is no fucking fun. Disappointment. Think about a time when someone you looked up to disappointed you. What were your expectations? All these bitches is my sons. So I say no. Who do I look up to that disappointed me? Who do I look up to that disappointed me? I don't want to throw him under the bus again. Sorry, Dad, but you're the only one that comes to my mind. I don't know. Who do I look up to that disappointed me? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna throw you under the bus. It gotta be him, and y'all know why. Just because I'm just not a fan of the way that he treated women. No fears. If you had no doubts, no worries, or no fears of the unknown, what would you do? What would you do if you weren't afraid? I would do every fucking thing. I would do if I wasn't afraid of anything, if I wasn't scared, if I didn't, how I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna get the money to do this? I'd be jumping off the mountain, just living my dreams. And it's so crazy because you actually can do all of those things. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you see for yourself, whatever the vision is, you can absolutely do those things. we are the only things, or we are the only people that hold ourselves back. It's the self limiting beliefs, it's the mind frame, it's all of that, or it's not having the feeling like you don't have the tools or the resources to do something. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. When I first started doing my podcast, um mind you, I've been doing this shit for 6 years, but the entire time that I've been recording my podcast, I was doing that shit off my phone. Motherfuckers used to be like, "You record this off your phone?" If y'all go back to the episodes and listen to the little ad that comes on in the beginning, I'm talking about I'm recording my podcast at home in my bed on Anchor. I literally used to be at the crib in the bed recording podcasts straight off my phone. I never had a mic. I didn't have a fucking camera, but that's why I'm doing this now, because I want to elevate my shit, and I feel like it's time to get the YouTube and the visual popping. Like, I want to look professional as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's time to do something different. And also, I feel like video is better. I mean, audio is cool if you in the car or whatever, or if you just listening while you clean up the house. But like, I like to watch shit for real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it makes you connect deeper with the person too, and you could put a face with the voice. So it's like, damn, that's her fine ass. Yeah. So whatever. Lies. What do you often lie about? I often lie about. I feel like an easy one for look at me trying to throw it on everybody. I feel like an easy one is like on a daily when people be like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm good." I should really just start stopping motherfuckers like, "Actually, I'm late on this bill. Da 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 da. I don't got," like, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. But shit like that, when you tell people I'm good, I never really want to be a burden to people. Um, or I think a lie that I often tell is like, I'm just not 100% about how I feel about something. It's just like, whatever. Like, I'm straight. Like, bitch, no, you're not. You're mad as fuck. Putting yourself last. Where are you putting yourself last? Why did you put aside your own needs? Baby, I talk about this all the time. I always put myself last, and that's why I'm in last place right now in life, because I always put myself last. And I think that it's a hard thing for women to understand, because we always want to be everything to everybody else, especially if you're a mother or if you're a wife, and I'm not that, but I am a mom. So, it's like you put everybody else's needs above your own. You got to be all of these things at once. And that's why we need to get back to a place where women can really just be in a soft girl, feminine era for real. Because, like, women should not have to work as hard as we do. We be in our masculine energy a lot. And actually, I took a little screenshot of something that I saw. I think it was on Twitter. It said, yeah, women aren't designed to handle a lot of stress. We can handle it because we are smart and responsible and capable, despite what toxic masculinity says. But our bodies can't. Our bodies and our hormones aren't designed to handle a lot of stress. Being burnt out as a woman is also different than being burnt out as a man. The physical, mental, and emotional symptoms are different. Stress affects us differently. Like, for real, we be having a... And that's the thing. Then y'all be like, well, y'all want to be equal. I never said I wanted to be equal to a man. I don't want to have to go to work too, go get the bacon, bring it home, cook the dinner, fucking feed the kids, get everything together. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes come home and that's it. I know a lot of married single women. For real. That's not talked about a lot. And I'll save that for, somebody else got to come speak on that, because that ain't my life. But I know a lot of married single women that, they got to get up and go to work too. Then you got to come home and deal with the kids by yourself, cook dinner, help with homework, clean the house, all that. Still fucking nigga suck his dick. You got to do everything. And it's like, damn, I'm burnt out. Help me. Like, and men just feel like, oh, I just got to go to work and go provide for the family. They don't believe in being an emotional support to the kids, having emotional guidance for the kids, raising the kids. Oh, here's the money. Go take, like, what? You go take them to the games. You go do that. You take them to the doctor's appointments. You be up all night while they sick. You be a nurse. You cook dinner. You do this. But we want to come home, have my dinner cooked. House better be cleaned. But this bitch just worked 40 hours a week too. Put yourself first, okay? If your job is on that bullshit, put yourself first. If your man is on that bullshit, put yourself first. Like, stop being everything to everybody else. Put yourself first. Inner conflict. What is your greatest inner conflict? My greatest inner conflict. I would say like my negative self-talk and just my self-sabotage. And I really noticed it in the past. Like I remember, I don't even know what new year it was, maybe like 2013 or 14 or something. And I remember I was telling myself like I'm gonna work out and da 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 da. I remember it wasn't even. I don't even think it was like New Year's Eve, and I was already talking myself out of it. Like, girl, you can't do it. You ain't about to get up and work out like. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta talk to yourself nice. But I would say that's the greatest inner conflict. Censorship. What causes you to conceal or censor yourself? Audience, maybe. Depends on who it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta adapt to certain environments. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta be a chameleon in certain places. So I guess it just depends on who I'm around. I feel like I kind of answered that one last time. This the same thing. Self-talk. How do you speak to yourself when you're angry with yourself? Does it differ from how you speak to yourself when you're angry with other people? How do I speak to myself when I'm angry? I'm a mean ass bitch to myself. I'm not gonna lie. Like I be so hard on myself. But I catch myself. Like as of recently, I catch myself. Like sometimes I can't even think. I know it was something I said to myself in the bathroom in the morning the other day. I said something but it's funny because I talk in a very jokingly type manner anyway. I'm a jokey type person. So like I kind of be playing, but I kind of be for real. So sometimes I be like, you a dumbass bitch. Like Jasmine, don't talk to yourself like that. You are very smart. You are intelligent. You are very intellectual. Like you got to catch yourself. Or maybe, it might be a bad hair day or whatever. You're not feeling like you looking your cutest. Like, oh my God, I look ugly as fuck today. Like, bitch, you bad as hell. Look at you. You fine. Like, so you got to catch yourself. But that's not angry. But still, whatever. When I'm angry with myself, I don't, I'm trying to think of the last time that I was really angry with myself. I don't feel like I be angry with myself. Like I be mad. Like you did some dumbass shit. It's really just it'll be a constant just dwelling and dragging on it. Like why the fuck did you do that? You did that. Now this. Now this. Now this. You know what I'm saying? But you're human. Get over it. Does it differ from how you speak to yourself when you're angry with other people? Again, I'm just not really an angry type person. You know what I'm saying? It really takes a lot for me to get angry. Uh, and even still, like I really just be holding back. I probably would be easier on somebody else than I am on myself, which is crazy. Very crazy. Stopping freedom. What is stopping you from experiencing freedom? Mindset. Just the fear of not knowing what's on the other side of stuff, not being a risk taker, which actually I am. I done took some risk, okay? And then moved across the country a couple times. So I feel like I'm definitely taking risks, but it really just be mindset. Inner teen. Who were your favorite teachers and why? This is a good one. Let's stroll back down memory lane. My favorite teachers. I don't know. How far back can I go? I don't remember kindergarten, first grade. I think my third grade teacher was Mrs. Moore. Elementary, I went to St. Mary's. It was a Catholic school in Detroit. It was a lot of black people though. It was a lot of black kids. And it's so funny. I still talk to not everybody, but like I'm still friends with everybody on Instagram that I went to elementary with. Like still gang gang. Um Fourth grade, I think her name was Mrs. Snyder. Nobody liked her. You know what's funny too? Like on TikTok and social media now, everybody be like, the teachers be fine as hell now. Back in the day, them teachers was ugly as hell. I don't want to body shame, but y'all just they wasn't cute. You know what I'm saying? They was old as hell. Fourth grade was Miss Snyder. Fifth grade was Miss Ragavan. I liked her. And okay, so and that was still elementary. That was when I was at damn, what was the name of the fucking school? Adler. Adler Elementary. I had Mrs. Ragavan for fifth grade, but I wanted to be in Mrs. Dean's class so bad. She was a black teacher. Like everybody was in her class too. And I still talk to all the kids that went to Adler. Like we all friends on Instagram too. Sixth grade, obviously, that's when you got like seven classes. So I don't really remember. I remember Mrs. Devers. That was the gym teacher, and I think she was the track coach too. Um, I remember in eighth grade. Rest in peace, Chris King. That was my first boyfriend. Um, in eighth grade, baby, he had me doing everything. I joined the track team for him, and a bitch was not a runner at all. Okay, doing fucking. I don't even remember what I was running, but joined the track team for him. We skipped. I was skipping school. Rest in peace, Tierra too. Tierra was. If y'all know, y'all know. But for the people that don't know, Chris was my boyfriend in eighth grade, and Tierra is his niece, and she also R.I.P. Um, we was bad as fuck. I told y'all my middle school was just bad as fuck. Um, yeah, we was skipping school. I got caught when I skipped school because they called home and left a little voicemail. We went to the mall and shit. Just, but I think that was probably the only. That's the only time I remember skipping school. I wasn't really on it like that. But no, I was gonna say about Miss Devers. It made me think about it because one day me and Chris got caught kissing. We was in gym class. It was like a little free Friday or whatever. We could just do whatever you wanted. We was like up in the little weight room and we was kissing. We got caught. I really did. You know what I really wish I would have pursued back then? Um, Gymnastics. I used to love the uneven bars. We had like the uneven bars in the gym, and I used to love. Man, I wish I would have been cold. Now a bitch can't even do a pull up. But yeah, let's see. High school. High school. Now some of my high school teachers ended up getting in trouble for fucking with the students. I feel like. Ah. I remember all the girls thought Mr. Peterson was fine as hell. Little fine ass, dark skinned, bald headed dude. He was fine. Mr. Peterson was fine. Mr. McLaren was fine. He was a white dude with a tongue ring. I don't know. Who else? I don't know. It was Mrs. Seaboard. I loved Mrs. Seaboard. That was the foods teacher. We had foods. And she was the contemporary life issues teacher. We had for our senior year, we had to make this little booklet thing about our senior year shit that we would remember later on in life. I don't have the book no more, but I had it for a long time. And I wish she had this little thing she would make us say at the end of class. I don't remember it. I only remember about 5 words. Let's see. Please remember when you drive today. I know like Kristen or somebody else know it. Please remember when you drive today. Something about wear your seatbelts. Haste makes waste. I don't know. It's real choppy. I don't remember it. Those who fail to plan to fail. something about, dang, I wish I remembered it. Something about like great minds, mediocre minds, and something. Great minds talk about I don't know, idea. I don't know, whatever. But I wish I would have remembered it. Probably something good to remember and be saying every day now. And who was the other? What was the Miss Trupiano? She was a food teacher too. She was always really nice. She had a real squeaky voice. I liked her. Coach Flaherty, the gym coach, the football coach. He fucked with me heavy, probably because my brothers went to the same. Like my brothers are 6 years older than me, but they went to Groves too. And it's so crazy. That's how you know. Like, I get bitches gonna love my brothers to the day they die. Like when I tell you, like I said, we 6 years apart. So my brothers graduated high school in 01, 01, 02. So by the time that I got to high school, it was bitches in there like, yo, brothers, the twins. I'm like, why the fuck do y'all know who my brothers is? Like, what? But I think that's why Coach Flaherty fucked with me heavy because of my brothers. And he had a class. What was that class? It was like I don't know. It was some type of class. I want to say it was kind of like promoting therapy or some shit. It was something that like, and that's really needed in schools too. Fucked with Coach Flaherty. Who else? Damn. Y'all ain't really that fucking memorable, teachers. mm. Yeah, that's all I really remember for the teachers. I think is there anybody else that I'm missing? That's it. My counselor wasn't all that. It was a black lady, but she just the principal was black. His son went to the school. Mm, yeah, that's all I can remember. Again, why are we y'all want me to be angry so bad? Expressing anger. How do you express anger? Do you bottle up your anger or blame others for causing it? I don't really get angry. And now I feel like since I keep saying this, I feel like the universe is gonna try to test me real soon. Like, all right, bitch, you don't get angry? Let's see. Let's see. That's what they gonna do. It always happens. I talk too fucking much. I don't want to get angry. I don't know. But I mean, I guess I'm gonna blow the fuck up. I told y'all I've never snapped. I'm not trying to don't come sending me no test to be angry. I don't want to be angry. Y'all want me to be angry so fucking bad. Anger triggered. These y'all. Somebody about to try to make me mad. No. Anger trigger. What makes you angry? Why does it make stop. I'm not trying to be angry. Angry birds. Damn. Change. Do you prefer change or do you avoid it and why? Let me tell y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate change. And I know it should not be that way. I'm working on it. You are supposed to embrace change. You have to understand that change is inevitable. Life is a constant change. Constant change. Look at technology, the way that it's evolved, computers, phones, cars, the seasons change, the weather changes, people change, you change. Hopefully you changed your draws today. Change. Embrace it. But no, I hate change. I don't like doing new shit. I hate being new. I hate having to learn new shit. I do. I know. I'm working on it. Safety. What makes you feel safe? Why does this bring you a sense of safety? I like being in a safe energy. I like feeling protected. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be around a certain type of dude and just feel like, oh, okay, I can let my hair down. I feel safe here. You know what I'm saying? Or feeling safe in somebody's energy. Being in a good area makes me feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Not feeling like I'm in danger or in the hood or around some shit that's about to pop off or being in a sketchy area. Like, I like to feel good about my surroundings and I like to feel good about the people that I'm around. Is there envy? Is there a certain person you envy? When do you catch yourself being jealous and why? Um, is there a certain I envy? I try not to be an envious person or a jealous person. I'm not gonna lie. In romantic relationships, you get territorial. You be a little jealous no matter what. That's in romantic relationships. But just like period, like I don't try to be an envious person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to congratulate others when they win. Not I try, I do. I congratulate others when they win. You know what I'm saying? And especially when it's people closest to me or just if you in my area, in my vicinity, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody at work had got a brand new car and I was happy as fuck for him. I'm like, damn, that mean my blessing close. You know what I'm saying? When people around you get blessed, that mean that your blessing is next. So I don't try to be an envious person. The only thing that I could really think of is and this is just me being honest. This is like the closest thing that I could say to like envying a person, and it's I don't like to think of it as envy, but you know, I feel like it was a bad way to feel. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of used to feel some type of way about my baby daddy because I felt like we was together, right? We was in a relationship for almost 4 years, got pregnant, carried your child, had your child, you know what I'm saying? Put my life on hold, dropped out of school, you know what I'm saying? And you were still able to live your life and do everything that you needed and wanted to do to become successful. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the relationship, when it was like, what you gonna do with your life? It was just like, bro, you gonna do me like that? You know what I'm saying? And so to, you know, just see somebody just kind of move on with their life is like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even like, my thing is, I was cool if we wasn't gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? But even still, just the way that I got treated after everything was over is like you don't do that to somebody that really held you down, and you know what I'm saying, and really, you know, he gonna say the responsibilities was always 50-50. But my thing is real women know. You know what I'm saying? I saw a TikTok video about this too, about how men, um, you know, they always have the support of women when they are pursuing their careers and whatever. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like that situation was bold. You know what I'm saying? And it was, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's tough to see, like, damn, you know, I had your whole fucking kid and now I gotta come pick up the pieces for my shit and you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, I don't like to look at it as envy, but I don't know. I guess it could be envy, but I just feel like that situation was bold. But I guess that would be the closest thing to it. Um true to self. Do you ever feel like you're not being true to yourself? Um, I think that I'm not being true to myself when um yeah, when I go against myself or I go against like how I truly feel about something, or if I'm being a people pleaser or I'm letting people overstep my boundaries. I feel like I'm not being true to myself. Um, let's see. Let's try to mix these up. First of all, I ain't even read none of the white ones. I done did 75 black ones. Let's do some white. What are core values? What are your I did a lot. I did like 75 black car. Okay. Save some for the next time. I got to get another game. I got to get another something. Okay. Core values. What are your core values? That's what I'm gonna do. Well, they be wanting you to. I'm about to say jobs be wanting you to come in and know they mission statement and they. No, tell me what your fucking values are. Um, what are your core values? Why are these so important to you? My core values. Um, my core values would be Honesty. Um, honesty, loyalty, respect. Um, I want to give y'all five. Honesty, loyalty, respect. We'll just roll with that. Why are these so important? Um, honesty, because I feel like you cannot have a successful relationship, or I don't think that you can have anything real if you're not honest. Um, but a lot of times we need to be honest with ourselves. And I'm not always on, you know, I was about to say I'm not always honest with myself, but I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could not be honest with yourself and know the truth. Kind of be in denial. But I think honesty is super important. And like I said, I think to definitely have a successful relationship, you gotta be honest. Like, dishonesty is the worst. It's just the fucking worst. I don't like liars. And if you lie about some little shit, my God, you will lie about some big shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why? I feel like I'm a very understanding person. I feel like shit is always a no judgment zone with me. So it's like, you don't have to lie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to. People don't understand, like, the best relationships is gonna be honest ones. Like, I want you to be my dog. I want you to be my best friend. I want, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to be honest with each other. I said what else? Loyalty. Uh, you gotta have you a ride or die. Well, no, not even, like, I don't like that term. But you gotta have somebody that's gonna really stick with you to the fucking end, to the wheels fall off. But this is the thing about loyalty. I think people be getting loyalty misconstrued. Like, people think like, oh, that means you supposed to endure cheating and bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be wanting to run you into the ground off the loyalty. Like, no, like, no, you don't deserve loyalty. You're not even a good person. You're not a good person, and you're not good to me. But loyalty, like, you gotta have somebody that's gonna have your back. Again, like, your best friend type shit, there through thick and thin, gonna be there through the bad time. And again, I always say that I feel like one of my downfalls is that I always felt like I wanted to find my person before I became super successful, because I don't want to get rich as fuck and then have to be out here trying to find a man, because the opportunist is gonna be on the prowl. Like, bitch, hell yeah, you looking like a lick. You know, like, I don't want to do that. I want to find my person before and be so we. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know what's in the cards for me, but loyalty is super important, and then respect. Like, I feel like I respect people. I respect people a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I want the same energy in return. I feel like, um, you know, the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated. Period. I'm looking for some good ones. Expression. How can you create safe spaces to express your shadow self? Black girl experience, baby. Because what are we doing right now? I'm expressing my shadow self to y'all. So I think this is a great way to create a safe space. Um, a couple summers ago, I had hosted my first event. It was called Netflix and Heal, and it was an outdoor event in the summer. We had this big old screen. We watched In Our Mother's Gardens on Netflix, and we also had like a little sister circle where we went around and we all talked about the relationship with our moms and stuff like that. And it was a very dope experience. It was a great turnout. I had a whole bunch of vegan food there, and my homegirl was there selling her edibles, and I made little gift baggies for everybody. I gave out little journals and pens at the end. I put little affirmation cards in there. I gave everybody an intention candle. It was made by this girl that did like really dope candles. What else did I put in there? Um, a bunch of shit like that, and it was just really nice. Um, but I feel like I created a safe space for people there. And oh, what really popped it off was that I think everybody was kind of nervous to kind of speak about, because it was a bunch of random people. Everybody didn't know each other. So it's like, why the fuck is we all coming around to talk about the relationship with our mom? You know what I'm saying? People might really be on guard in some shit like that. So I went first and I just started talking about the relationship with my mom. And I literally started crying like 5 seconds into that shit. And I think it kind of just set the tone for it and people like felt real comfortable. So yeah, I got to get back to my events. um, we're looking for good ones. Let's look for some good ones. Failure. Cause I was talking about I failed on my daily routine. How can your shadow self help you develop a healthier attitude towards failure and mistakes? Um, acceptance. Acceptance. Because just like I said, I felt like I failed with the daily routine. Like, yeah, cause I changed my mind. I was like, I don't feel like I gotta get up at 6 a.m. and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like I be up, I listen to my shit. I still was being productive throughout the day. I was still applying for jobs. What I just didn't do. You know what I'm saying? But again, I felt like I needed to rest, and that's okay. Um, but again, even still, it's like, okay, that can't be forever. You know what I'm saying? You do need to get a daily routine or whatever. So, okay, I accepted that I felt like I just wasn't there this week. It wasn't for me to do this week. You don't have to beat yourself up about it. You ain't got to be down about it. Um, so again, tomorrow's another day. Wake up, dust yourself off and try again. Whatever. Um, Let's see. Let's look for some. Ancestors. Think about your ancestors. What questions do you have for them? Are y'all sick of my shit? I know my ancestors, my spirit guides. I know God be tired of my shit. I know the universe be tired of my shit. Like this bitch gonna do. I know. Like they be jumping in to fix shit or like having to come in and be like, this bitch is about to fuck it up. Why would you do that? You're not supposed to be doing that. Like, I know they be like, and then sometimes they probably just let me fuck up and be like, all right, bitch, you want to go do it? Cool, go do it. And I be aware of those moments too. What questions do I have for them? Um, what questions do I have for my ancestors? What is the goal? Can y'all just tell me, give me the blueprint? Like, tell me what I'm supposed to do. Like, just somebody send me the cheat sheet and I got you. They probably like, bitch, you ain't setting no altar up for us. You ain't got no water on that bitch. You ain't got no food for us. You ain't putting no motherfucking money on the table for us. You ain't gave us no type of offering and you want the cheat sheet? We're not giving you shit. Keep struggling. What other questions would I have for my ancestors? Can y'all send clearer signs? Like, send me a clearer. Just tell me that. I ain't gonna lie. And I had this conversation with my homegirl maybe today or yesterday or whatever. And oh, that was another thing. Like, I hadn't talked to one of my homegirls in a couple days, and I kind of know her everyday life and what she's going through and shit. And during that time, mind you, these past 7 days, I've been unemployed, so I've been, just dealing with my own shit. So I hadn't called her either, but I knew, like, I felt it intuitively. I felt it, like, I'm like, I know she probably going through it or whatever. And I'm like, but I'm going to just give her time. I'm going to give her space to deal with whatever she dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I felt like I was dealing with my own shit and just, you don't want to call somebody and dump on them or whatever. But like I said, intuitively, I knew, like, she probably just needed some time. So I had called her a couple days ago and she didn't answer. And I never leave a fucking voicemail, but I just left a voicemail like, I know you probably, going through whatever, and I just wanted to call you and check on you, blah, 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 whatever. So when I finally talked to her, I think it was today where she probably really kind of told me everything. And I'm like, she was like, but I'm glad you gave me that space. Cause she's like, I got family members that'll just fucking blow me up, won't leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I just knew, like, I just knew. But you need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like those friends that, oh my God, you don't call me every day. Bitch, I'm grown as fuck. I got a life. I got a kid. I got shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even that type of situation with her. Me and her, we really talk every day. This is my long distance friend. She in Cali too. So we talk every day and whatever. But you do need those friends that are understanding, when you need your time. Like, people really be tripped out and it's like, relax, bro. 5 lives to live. If you had 5 imaginary lives to live, what would you do and be like in each one of them? I'm gonna be honest. For one, I would be a nigga. I would be a man. I'm not gonna lie, cause and I know the women gonna feel me on this because I'm not gonna lie. I want to know what sex feels like from a man's perspective. I want to know what this feels like. I'm not gonna lie, cause I know it's the bomb. I know it's that splat. Like, I would be a man just for that. Not to be a hoe, cause you see them girls that be like, oh yeah, I'd be fucking all the bitches. Like, people would probably think that I was gay if I was a man because my standards would be too high. Like, bitch, don't nobody want to fuck your red ass. Like, no. But I would definitely want to see what sex feels like from the male's perspective. Hello, flashback. Woo! Okay, another life I would want to live. Somebody rich and famous that just woke up in the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, I would probably want to be a celebrity's kid. Like, I'd be fucking Blue Ivy or Northwest or some shit like that and just see what type, like, can you imagine if they had to come live my life? They would be like, oh my God, this is the fucking trenches. Like, yeah, like, I want to wake up and live y'all shit real quick. That, what other life would I want to live? I would want to live, it say 5 imaginary lives though, but whatever. I don't want to be the tooth fairy. Like, what imaginary life? What other life would I want to live? I don't know. I would be an animal. These are not imaginary, but whatever. I'm just giving y'all whatever comes to. I would want to be an animal. What fucking animal? Like a Black Panther or something, or like a cheetah or a lion. I'll probably be a fish too. Shout out to the Pisces gang gang. Just to see what the underwater life is like. A Little Mermaid shit. What else? Fuck it. An imaginary, like, well, that's not imaginary. I want to be God for a day. Okay, let me see. Cause I be sending all y'all calls to voicemails. Send them prayers back down. I'm not, no. I would be God for a day. Oh, it don't even say for a day. It say to live. I'd be God. I'd be calling the shots in this bitch. And another one. What else would I be? What else would I be? I don't know. Compliments. What are people always complimenting you on? People always compliment me on my skin. People always compliment me on my energy or my personality. My booty. Like, no, I'm swearing. Defining moments. Look at your life experiences so far. It's been a fucking lot. It's been a hell of a ride. What have been the defining moments or turning points? I had saw a post that said something about like people, a lot of times people or situations are catalysts for your spiritual growth. And I absolutely believe that. Like, sometimes even when you feel like, dang, maybe this was the worst decision that I ever made in my life, is actually probably also one of the best decisions that you ever made in your life. You know what I'm saying? The things that you feel like, oh my God, this is such a fucking fail. Like, that's the shit that, you know what I'm saying, that takes you to the next level. That's a defining moment. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times those instances or those people or those things, those catalysts for growth, like change the trajectory of your life. I feel like me coming here was a defining moment. And it really changed a lot for me, especially like with my co-parenting situation and all that. Like I done dealt with a lot of silent battles here. You know what I'm saying? That really changed shit. And shit, I'm still going through battles every day. Somebody called me today, was just checking on me and shit. And I'm like, but we was in the same boat. That person is a creative as well. They're an entrepreneur as well. We both was just like, fuck these jobs, though. I'm like, what's up with you on a job tip? They like, shit, just got fired from a job. I'm like, dog. It's like, but again, just defining moments. I'm trying to think, what else was a defining moment in my life? I guess becoming a parent at 21. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I always think about like what would have happened, if I didn't have a kid at 21. I probably would have had one at 22. It's like, no, I don't know. But like, I don't know. I don't know. That's so weird to me. I always think about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? How would my life have been different? How do you see, this is lame. How do you see your future self dealing with your shadow self? I like to say my higher self. Which is the best version of me. And I'm trying to get to her. They like, no, you're not, bitch. You're not even trying. You're not doing enough. You need to do more. You failed that daily routine for the week. You are not trying to be your higher self. How do you see your future self dealing with your shadow self? Being cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I see your darkness and it's cool. I see why you're dark, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to shed the light on that. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be my future self. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for your shadow self, you wouldn't be your higher self. You wouldn't be your future self. So everything in your life that you experience, the person that you are, the person that you used to be, all of that matters. You know what I'm saying? All of that is leading you to where you're going. It's going to lead you to your future self. On your deathbed, first of all, this is a typo. It says deathbed. Imagine you are on your deathbed. While laying in bed, your parents walk in. What are the last things you say to them? On my deathbed? I'm about to go before y'all. That's crazy as fuck. Y'all outliving me? But no. What would I say to them? I'm being too jokey right now. On your deathbed, I don't know. I'll probably be telling my parents that I love them, regardless of all the shit that I talked about them on the podcast. Despite all of the, I felt like y'all didn't do the best that y'all could as parents. Despite all of that, I guess I love y'all. I don't know. Like, now that I just got real emotional real quick. Like, I would probably tell them, like, I just hope that, not be getting teary-eyed, oh my God. No, but for real, I would just hope that they are proud of me. I'm sad I'm getting teary-eyed just because I feel like, no, because I don't feel like, me personally, I don't feel like I've accomplished like a lot in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I don't feel like I've accomplished a lot. I feel like I don't have a lot to show for anything. So I would just be like, I hope that y'all are proud of me. But I have accomplished stuff, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like parents be expecting kids to be 1 million degrees and my kid has $1 million in the bank and she did, well, it's coming. It's coming. With all of this. Motherfuckers gonna be happy for this accomplishment. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess I would just hope that they would be proud of me. Cause I feel like I'm not the problem child, but I'm different. I'm definitely the different child. I'm the child that brought change into people's lives. I'm the child that brought healing into people's lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm the child that brought purpose to the table. I'm the child that brought, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just different in that way. I was very different in that way. And I'm the only girl on both sides. Like, I'm my mom's only daughter and I'm my dad's only daughter. So I better have a fucking special place in y'all heart. Um, Feeling freedom. Think about feeling completely free. What images or memories come to mind? Waking up, doing whatever the fuck I want to do. And when I say that, I don't mean like just whatever, but I'm just saying like waking up and living an entrepreneur life. You know what I'm saying? Being able to travel, but doing my work. Um, you know what I'm saying? Waking up on a beach, looking over the balcony, breeze just blowing through my hair. Got my breakfast delivered to the room. Um, Doing my yoga, going down to the beach with my laptop, making business calls, but doing all of this stuff and just feeling free, but feeling fulfilled and just feeling good about my life. You know what I'm saying? Living life on my terms. Um, so yeah. Forgiveness. What do you need to forgive yourself for? Um, a lot. A lot. Um, Forgiving myself for not knowing better in certain situations and just, doing whatever with what I had at the time or whatever. Forgiving myself for fucking up, forgiving myself for making mistakes, forgiving myself for not always making the best decisions. Um Forgiving myself for what else? I guess that's it. But just like Jasmine, it's okay, bro. It is oh fucking K. You ain't never killed nobody. um, let's see. Repeat. I am safe and secure as I explore all facets of my being. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Looking for some good ones. What color represents your healing and why? I'm gonna say purple. Um, Crown chakra shit. But I don't know. I love purple, but why? I don't know. It just goes with the theme of my life and the podcast. Um, Purple. Purple is also symbolic of like royalty, luxury, all of that. And that's the real luxury. That's the real royalty. Healing and getting past all the bullshit and all the trauma. Let's do a couple more and then we're gonna get into the tarot. Humor. In what ways does your shadow self reveal itself in your sense of humor? Like this, because I laugh. And that's the thing. You got to be able to laugh at yourself, bro. I laugh at myself all the fucking time because I'm a fucking clown. How does my shadow self reveal itself? I mean, again, because I feel like it's a situation where, like, shit is not funny when it happens, but when you look back, you can laugh at it. Like, ooh, you dumbass bitch, or ooh, that was funny as hell. Like situations like that, or maybe you are laughing in the moment when you doing some dumb shit. I don't know, but Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's do what is this one? I'll do this one. All right, that's it. Look, I done did 100 cards. I did all of these. This was too much. This was too much. I gotta give me another card game. Wait, are these the ones that I did? Okay. The last one for this is subconscious mind. What might your dreams reveal about your shadow self? So, like I said, anytime that I ever have a dream, anytime that I have a dream, I always Google it as soon as I wake up. If I feel like I don't know what it means, or if I feel like I don't understand the significance or what it's symbolic for. Um, because your dreams are just like an inkling to your subconscious mind. So, you know what I'm saying? If you have a dream that somebody is pregnant or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's pregnant. Maybe you're about to give birth to a new idea or something, or um whatever. If you have one time I had a dream that a nigga shot me. um and immediately when I woke up, I knew that that meant some type of betrayal. But I still Googled it and all of that came up, and some shit had came up about like betrayal, infidelity, that type of stuff. But it was so much that happened in the dream that made sense too, that I was able to piece together. Like, and he ended up telling the truth about some shit, and I'm like, wow. But that's the thing too. If some shit come to you in a dream, you better believe it. You better fucking believe it, especially if you're super intuitive. I'm a motherfucking Pisces. I'm the queen of intuition. Like, so I don't play about dreams. If that shit come up in a dream, whatever it is, he did that shit. So yeah. Okay, let's get to the motherfucking tarot. What's on the flow? What are the vibes for the collective? I ain't gonna lie, my shit kind of been on point. I'll be going back watching the video. First of all, I love going back watching my videos. I love this. I love watching myself. Apparently, y'all love watching me too. Subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, leave a comment. Like, what do I have to do? Like, do I gotta bribe y'all with money to start leaving comments and like be interactive with me? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is gonna make y'all be interactive? Like, even on Instagram, like I had posted one of the videos and I put like drop a comment on why, and nobody fucking comment. I'm like, y'all just don't fucking participate. Y'all not gonna participate until Janae Aiko repost my shit. Y'all ain't gonna participate till Big Sean reposted like, hey, my homegirl from Detroit out here doing her motherfucking thing. Like, that's when y'all gonna comment, oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah. Nah, fuck y'all. It's like, no, but what is it gonna take? I gotta be like, I'm cash apping everybody $100 who leave a comment and whatever. The tower! God damn! I just feel like the universe just be like, come on, bitch. Look, we be trying to tell you. They be talking to me. This for y'all, but they talking to me like, bitch, I keep telling y'all what the fuck this means. The house is on fire and you and that bitch lollygagging like it's not about to go down. It's up in fucking smoke. And you are just in that bitch like, universe, please remove me because I'm not going to remove myself. Oh my God, Jasmine, remove yourself. Collective, remove yourself before it's too late. Don't let the universe, the Hermit card. This you inside the, not you trying to contemplate what to do in the tower. Like, let me just go in the corner and go. Like, no, bitch, step outside of the tower and go be a hermit and figure the shit out. Take some time, baby. Or maybe it's gonna take for the motherfucking tower to burn the fuck down for you to get the fuck out. And then now you gotta go and be off in solitude and sit there and rest and reflect and heal and think about all, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you don't have to get to that point, but Spirit said, "Bit." Okay, this is a okay. We'll take them though. So this really came out in reverse. I don't like to read reversals, but something is telling me to keep it in reverse. So we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles. I'm gonna show y'all the cards. The house is on fire. Get the fuck out. It's giving that a situation is not going to turn out the way that you want it to. Seven of Pentacles in the Sun card in reverse. First of all, you over there watching this shit like a fucking hawk. Go do something else. What do they say? A watched pot never boils. Go do something else, cause you wait. You know what I'm saying? And you looking sad, cause you look like you didn't really put your all into it. But we got the Sun card in reverse, so it's not. It's given. It's not gonna be what you want it to be. It's not gonna be what you want it to be, and maybe that's why the motherfucking tower is coming down, cause it's not gonna be what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So you need to take this time for your fucking self. You need to go be in solitude, and you need to start paying attention to your intuition. You need to listen to your inner guidance. You need to listen to your inner wisdom. Whatever it's telling you, listen to it, because that's the fucking answer. But it's your choice. What decision you want to make? You want to stay in the tower until that bitch burn down? You want the universe to come remove you from a situation, or you just gonna leave? Because it's not going to be what you want it to be. So you can either excuse yourself. You can leave. You can leave on your own time. You can get in the car. You can get in the car and I drove. You can leave. You can leave yourself. Or we could come in and get you. And baby, it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. It is not what you think it is. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. We do got the Temperance card, though. Put a little light on it at the end. Put a little light at the end of the tunnel. Baby, it's giving trapped in your own mind, trapped in your own thoughts. It's giving mental conflict. It's giving like, stop acting like you can't see your way out of the situation. Because the funny thing about the Eight of Swords is that you got this shit tied around you, but you can get out of it. You know, you acting like you can't. You stuck in your mind. You stuck in a mental prison. You can get out. Five of Pentacles. For whatever reason in my mind, I'm getting deal gone bad. Like, this is somebody being left out in the cold. But again, like, a deal gone bad. Somebody left your ass out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's a little light at the end of the tunnel. You gonna come back into balance, but you gonna get thrown off your rocker coming out of that tower. But again, you know, that the beautiful thing about life is that we all have choices. We all have the luxury of choosing our destiny to a certain extent. Do you feel like you really choose your destiny? Because you have freedom of choice. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny because I feel like That's such an interesting concept to me because I feel like we all have a destiny in life. I feel like we all, this shit was written before you was born. But you do have freedom of choice. So, you know, there's a journey or a path to your destiny. There's a whole little journey. And when you on that journey, you could choose, damn, do I want to go to the left or do I want to go to the right? Either way, it's going to take you to where you're supposed to be, but each path is different. You know what I'm saying? You're going to experience a lot of shit along the way, but ultimately, I feel like you end up where you're supposed to be. And I just think about that with my life. Like, again, I think about that all the time. I don't know. I like thinking about that. Like, dang, if I made a different choice, how would it be? One of my favorite movies is The Butterfly Effect. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just made one different choice, your whole life would be different. So, I don't know. I think about that a lot. But, I don't know. Let's pull one more. King of Pentacles. That's a very good card. It's given to the money. It's given boss shit. It's given in your bag. It's given super grounded, super resourceful. Sound mind. You know what I'm saying? But it's also like it ain't gonna happen overnight type shit. Whatever. Nothing happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna look up and when this shit blows the fuck up, oh my gosh, she was an overnight success. Bitch, no, it was a lot of nights. It was a lot of motherfucking nights. I've been doing this podcast for 6 years, bro. I don't ever want to hear a motherfucker call me an overnight success because I'm like, go the fuck back. Okay. And that's the thing though. I'm going to remember all of the days, all of the nights, all of the time. But that's why I keep saying, like, that's why it's gonna be so rewarding in the end. Cause y'all wasn't there. I mean, y'all, my listeners was there, but even still, like, nobody was there with me shooting in the gym. Okay. Y'all was not there. So when it comes, I'm gonna be acting different. You ain't gonna be able to find me. You ain't gonna be able to catch me. You better hope I got the same number. Because I done had the same number for a long time, but it might be different. I might be acting different. I deserve to. Because y'all was not with me shooting in the gym. So, that is it for the tarot. I feel like that should be talking directly to me. And it's like, damn. Let me see. Was there anything else I want to share with y'all on here? Oh, somebody said niggas for sure was telling me to slow down. I need to turn this shit up. He said niggas gonna tell you everything, but they not gonna pay your bills or take care of your family. Do what you feel is best for you. Period. Oh, it's also a full moon in Leo. Leo is symbolic of the ego. It's symbolic of childlike energy, children, all of that. Like I said, Leo is symbolic of the ego and the core of who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Leo rising, so it makes sense. But no, so the full moons are a time to release, whatever is no longer serving you. So this full moon in Leo is gonna be about releasing the inauthenticity. You know what I'm saying? And really stepping into your true self and who you truly are. And shining for the star, because Leo is star energy. I'm a Leo rising. I'm just saying it. So, like, really just stepping into your true self. This says time's up on the false mask, performativity, and posturing. It is time to show up as your authentic self and own it. It's time to be honest about what you want and direct in pursuing it or move out the damn way. Somebody said this full moon feels like a Mercury retrograde, but worse. Like, I know what is next but nothing works. No, so step into your true self, step into your star power, your star quality. Um, I mean, look, I don't know. Look at your Leo placements in your chart. Like I said, I'm a Leo rising. Your rising sign or your ascendant sign is like a person's first impression of you is how you appear to the world. So I'm sorry. I was just made to be a star. Like that's the energy that I give it. Like that's and I'm not saying it like that, like in an arrogant type of way, but when people see me in my presence, like that's why this shit comes so naturally to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get behind a mic or behind a camera and just be, you know what I'm saying, and have like a magnetic, personality or just like a magnetic energy about them. But like I was really made for this shit. Like I'm really that girl. I'm really a star. I'm for sure a Leo rising. Anything else on here? Nope. That's it. Oh, these were some. I'll share these with y'all. I listened to this the other day. I was listening to the Leo full moon meditation on Instagram. I mean, not on YouTube. Um, so some of the affirmations that were on there. It says this Leo full moon guided affirmation meditation is created to build confidence, self acceptance, and embrace your authentic self in alignment with this Leo lunar energy. So I had screenshotted some of the ones. These were like really good affirmations. I inspire through embodying my true self. I cultivate my self acceptance and protect it. I am open to the abundance that life has to offer. I am worthy of being embraced and celebrated. I channel inspiration from within simply by being myself. I protect my energy with boundaries. I express myself authentically and attract authentic people. I cultivate my own inner peace and protect it. I am a source of inspiration in my own unique way. Oh, and then I screenshotted this too, because this just goes back to tie in. Everything always comes full circle. This goes back to tie into the work thing. Like, and this is what I mean. Like, I know I be giving 9 to 5s a bad rep and all of that. And somebody got to do it. Somebody got to work a job, but it ain't going to be me. But this just further proves my point. This is somebody that I follow on Instagram. She work at the plant. She work at like, I want to say Ford, maybe. Does she work at Ford or one? Oh, no. I think she work at Chrysler. She work at Chrysler. So y'all know in Detroit, that's like, not plant jobs be good jobs, but they be slave jobs. And like, it might be good pay or whatever. But this is what I'm saying. She posted this the other day. She said she worked the night shift. 10:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. at work, Sunday night to Friday night. She gets 1 day off. So 8:30 to 2 p.m. So she probably get home about 8:30. 8:30 to 2, she sleep. At 2:45, she got to go pick up her kid from school. From 3 to 5, she's preparing her house for work that night. So getting ready to, getting your house in order, probably making dinner or whatever, getting your shit together. From 6 to 9, she's taking a nap. Repeat first step. The first step was 10:30 to 7:30, work Sunday to Friday. She said Saturday after 2 p.m. probably, I'm up and hopefully enjoy some Saturday before I go back to work on Sunday night. Please understand, I don't always feel like talking or hanging and just want to relax on my day off. And sometimes during the week, I be too exhausted to talk. Dating hasn't been easy because I just don't feel like it right now. This is her life, bro. You get 1 day off. You're I couldn't even imagine. I was getting 2 days off and I worked a decent schedule from 7 to 3. You get 1 day off and you wake up at 2 p.m. You're probably tired, exhausted, and you work at the fucking plant. I don't know if she doing the shit on the line or whatever, but it's like, bro, that's hectic on the body. Work, man. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can fucking have it. And that's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you follow me on all platforms at Healing My Homies. Subscribe to the podcast, rate it 5 stars, leave a review on why you love the Black Girl Experience. Comment, like the video, all of that shit. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm out.